And for the students who said that they are going to go to school for 6 days, it is not so. I just need to say to you that it is a 6 day timetable, which means it is 6 days before the cycle ends. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will come to school on a Saturday. So today, Monday, is day one. So today is day one. We will use day one timetable and it continue until it gets to the end of the week. The following week, we will use day six. So you will not have the same subjects every week, the same day. The cycle will change. So you just have to follow your timetable and do what is required of you. Colleagues, I want to say thank you, and we're grateful to be here. And Mrs. Smith, over to you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Doman. And just to reinforce a point, leave it to God. Amidst the challenges and the struggles, we are going to leave it to God. Our Dean of Discipline, Miss Deshana White, will be speaking to us now. And I know our Dean will delve into the online rules. Over to you, Miss White.
Hello, good morning, everybody. It's indeed a privilege to be alive and well, and we have to give God thanks. Quickly, I would just like to reinforce to you students that even though you are not at the physical school space, you are still at school virtually. So I would really, really appreciate if at all time you show a high level of respect to self, to your peers, and also to your teachers. Students, this is school. In order for you to learn, students, you must be interested. And I know if you're interested, you will not display any unacceptable behavior. Please remember that inappropriate content is not for school. You ask questions that relates to the lessons that the teachers are trying to teach you. Please refrain. You might be tempted. I know sometimes the devil is at work and you might be tempted to do what you're not supposed to do, but yield not to temptation. Please, students, you are in school. We do not want to suspend anybody from school because we know the challenges that you might face in order to go on the online platform. We know it is expensive in regards to data and internet, so we're asking you to utilize the time online wisely. In the mornings, you get up, students, you take a bath, get something to eat, log in at least 5 minutes before your classes. You only unmute your mic when given permission from the teacher. You use your raise hand buttons. Students, if you're having challenges, utilize the chat, ask appropriate questions. Again, I must reinforce we do not want to suspend anybody from classes because we know of the challenges. But if it is a case that one is disrupting the mass, we will eliminate the one so that the mass can prosper. Again, students, please keep safe. Remember, it is important to follow the stipulated protocols from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. We sanitize, we wash our hands, we maintain a distance from each other. Today and tomorrow are no movement days. Please stay at home. I have gotten about 3 calls from probation officers already in regards to students who have been caught out on the road during no movement days and they are charged. We don't want that happening to our students. So I'm asking you kindly, it's no movement days. You are not essential workers. So please stay home and do what is important, and that is logging on to your classes and doing your schoolwork. Again, please continue to keep safe. If you have any issues, reach out to us. And also bear in mind, students, that in order for school to reopen face to face, which I know a number of you would like, you must be vaccinated. At least 85% of the school population must be vaccinated. I know you have your different issues why you have not been vaccinated. And I am not the one to tell you to go out and get vaccinated because you might say, what does Miss White know about the vaccine? She's not a healthcare professional. So I'm asking you to visit your family doctor. If you don't have a family doctor, the clinic is there. Please visit the clinic, have conversation with the healthcare professionals, ask questions about the vaccine. Do not just listen to the social media conversation from the different individuals who are not healthcare professionals. Go and hear from the professionals and make a decision. Your parents can go with you to have these conversations with the doctors, the nurses, and then make a decision. Just bear in mind, if we are not at 85%, we cannot have face-to-face school. And I know most of you would like to go back to school face-to-face. Again, I reinforce students, it is important for you at all times to show respect, respect self, respect others. Enjoy the rest of your day. Back to you, Mrs. Smith.
Thank you very much, Madam Dean. And it is very important, students, that you follow the online protocols. I am not sure if both guidance counselors are on, Mr. Mitchell or Mrs. Campbell. Any of our guidance counselors on? Okay, so again, any of our guidance counselor on? All right, so we will be moving on. Again, I'm gonna ask you students to rename yourselves. Ensure that you have your full name and your grade, not your class, your grade, your full name and your grade. It will make the process easier when we are moving over to the breakout rooms. All right, so again, ensure that in the participant section, you're gonna rename yourself with your full name and your grade. Thank you very much. All right. I just want to say to us that for those persons who are not familiar with their grade supervisors, I'm going to tell you the names. So for grade 7, we have Miss Grayson and Mr. Harvey. All right, those two teachers are the persons in charge for grade 7. For grade 8, we have Miss Clark, that's Miss S. Clark, and Mrs. Jarrett Taylor. For grade 9, we have Miss Spencer and Miss Camille Brown. So parents, this is important information. You could just write down those names, whichever grade your child is in. You can contact any of these persons for any information that you need, anything you're not clear on. So again, I'll go for grade 7. We have Miss Grayson and Mr. Harvey. For grade 8, we have Miss S. Clark and Mrs. Jarrett Taylor. For grade 9, we have Miss Spencer and Miss Camille Brown. Grade 10, yours truly, and Mrs. Green Dixon. Grade 11, Mr. Dixon and Miss Senior. And for our grade 12 program, we have Mr. Jarrett and Miss Douglas. So we are going to dispatch to our different breakout rooms. I'm going to ask you again, ensure that you rename yourselves with your full name and your grade. It will make the process easier when we move over. Parents, you can also move over to the breakout room, whichever grade your child is in, you can move over as well. All the concerns that you have, for example, if you are not placed in a class, that's the place you are going to voice all your concerns, any queries, any issues. All right, you do that right in the breakout room. So we're going to move over quickly to our breakout rooms. Thank you. Mr. Clark, are you hearing me, sir? Okay, again, students and parents, I am kindly asking you to just move over to the breakout rooms. They are labeled according to grades. And for those students who are not sure what to do and parents or system admin is on the platform, you will be assisted. And that is why I ask you to ensure that you rename yourselves with your full name and your grade. So just rename yourself, ensure that the grade is there. You will be assisted by persons on the platform to move over to the breakout rooms. All your queries will be addressed there. Anything you're not clear on, clarity will be given there. Thanks again for coming on, parents. And thanks to all our teachers. I'm seeing two persons with their hands raised. Just text the issue that you're having in the chat and we will assist you accordingly. All right, students, parents, don't text your name in the chat. That's not where you should rename yourself. All right, I'm going to ask you to follow these simple steps to rename yourself. Look on the device that you're using and you see the word participants. Look on the device that you're using, you will see the word participants, and you are going to click on participants and it will give you the option to rename. That's where you go to rename yourself. And when you're renaming yourself, ensure that you have your full name and the grade. Our homeroom teachers will be in the breakout room. The grade supervisor will be there to address all the concerns that you have. Again, rename yourselves. The system admin is on the platform. You will be assisted if you rename yourself, full name and grade. Our co-hosts will also assist to put you over to the breakout rooms if you are not sure how to do so. Whichever device you're using, just look for 4 square boxes and you see the word breakout rooms. You click on it, select the grade, and then join. Matthew, I see your hand is up. Text the issue you're having in the chat. Jade Clark, you text in the chat that you're not sure which grade you're in. Are you a transfer student? Are you a returning student? You need to text that information. If you're a returning student, it will be easier to assist you if we know the grade you're coming from. So if you are in grade 8, moving up to grade 9, or in grade 9, going up to grade 10, which grade you're coming from, Jade? Miss White? Madam White?
Yes, Mrs. Smith?
All right, please check your message. Miss Thompson, not sure if it's appearing. You are saying you're not seeing the breakout room. Just look carefully on your device. Each device is different, but most time I think it's towards the left. You're looking for some square boxes, and at the bottom it reads breakout rooms. That's what you're looking for. You're going to click on that. You're going to select the grade, so whichever grade your child is in, and then you click join. Okay, some persons are saying that my voice is low. Mrs. Doman, can you tell me if it's any better?
I am hearing you okay, but there are persons who are saying that
Okay,
I am hearing you.
okay.
Edu is not seeing the breakout rooms nor the icons to join. And Miss Thompson too, teacher.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sir Clark, I'm kindly asking you to assist with this. Some of our teachers not seeing the breakout room icon, not sure why. And some of our students not seeing it as well. Kindly
Miss
ask it.
Miss Smith, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right. So it seems as if because I'm one of the co-hosts, it seems as if it's when we assign, then they can see the breakout room. But the thing about it is they would need to rename themselves, because I don't know all the teachers. Well, I have the information, but I can't look for it now. What grade they belong to. So you see if they can just indicate grade 7, grade 8, or grade 9, just like what the parents should do. Then when I assign, then they'll see the breakout room to join. When I just send them to it. Understand? Miss Smith? Where did she go?
Yeah, clear. Yeah, I understand.
Mr. Hands
Right.
on.
Yes, I understand.
All right, so Miss Spencer is saying that her device doesn't show the icon, so she's asking for them to add her.
Okay. All right. So teachers who are on the platform, I'm going to kindly ask you to just indicate which grade you're in, and you will be assisted to move over to the breakout room. Also, the grade supervisors, because we're having some technical challenge. So if we go about it that way, would alleviate some of the issues. So again, homeroom teachers, I'm kindly asking you to just indicate which grade you belong to, and then you will be moved over to the breakout room. Also, the grade supervisors, because we're having some technical difficulties. Thank you.
Mrs. Smith? Mrs. Smith? Mrs. Rose Smith?
Yes, Mrs. Doman, I'm here.
Where should the teachers post the information, in the chat or rename themselves? Because I noticed they're coming in the chat. And I know it's difficult to do it from the chat. It's easier when they rename themselves. So what, you're working from the chat too?
No.
So probably we need to, all right.
All right.
I'm going to see if I
Yeah.
can go and send some direct messages.
Okay. All right, teachers, my apologies. I was not clear in giving the instruction. Just rename yourself. Rename yourselves, please. My apologies. The instruction was not clear. So rename yourselves with the grade that you are attached to, and you will be moved over to the breakout room. Also, for the grade supervisors, just rename yourself and attach the grade. Thank you so much. Students, if you are a returning student and you are not sure which grade you are in, just indicate the grade you are coming from. So just put a grade there and you will be assisted as well.
Ms. Smith? No, not there. All right, parents, we have about 73 persons still unassigned. So please just rename your device so we can know what group to put you in, please. So we can get this over and done with as soon as possible, please.
There are still some persons on. Just rename as I've been asking you to do with your full name and your grade. For example, I'm seeing a Galaxy J2. If you're a parent or a student or a teacher, just kindly indicate for teachers, for homeroom teachers, which grade you belong, and we will assist you because we are having some technical challenges. If you are a parent, just indicate which grade your child is in. And for students, just rename yourself, not in the chat now, in the participant section, not in the chat. Mr. Harvey?
Yes, Mr. Smith?
All right, I'm seeing Mr. Cox rename himself, grade 8 homeroom teacher, and he's not yet moved.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm seeing a Renisha Headley 8-1, a Safari Dawkins 8-5. Miss White, I don't know if you're hearing me, can assist. You could make some of our teachers. Mrs. Doman, I'm kindly asking you to assist as well. Miss Opal Johnson is on.
All those who are co-hosts can do it, Miss Smith.
Yeah, man, I know. I was gonna ask. That's why I'm asking our
Okay.
co-hosts to assist. You can make Miss Johnson co-host and let and allow her to assist with the process.
The co-host, I think it's the admin person, Dave.
Oh yes, Mr. Clark, you can just make Miss Opal Johnson co-host so she can assist with the process so we can get it over and done with quickly. There's a Jamarl, and you can, Mr. Clark, you hear me? Mrs. Blackwood also is on. You can make her co-host so she can assist with the process as well. Mr. Clark, are you hearing me, sir? Mr. Clark? Don't know if it's Mr. Clark or Mr. Ennis is at control. All right, great. So I'd ask you, yes, Mrs. Blackwood as well. Mrs. Ross, I'm kindly asking you to assist in moving over persons to the different breakout rooms. Thank you so much. And Mrs. Blackwood also. You can Miss Rowe is on. Can make Miss Rowe co-host as well. Mrs. McIntosh is on. So the process will move faster. Yes, and Miss Rowe also to co-host. So again, rename yourselves, ensure that The grade is beside your name. So I'm just asking our co-hosts to assist with the process to move over persons to the breakout rooms. Thank you so much. Jade Clark, rename yourself. Isaac Anderson as well. Janoy, Jermaine Sterling, just rename yourself, not in the chat. You're going to do so in the participant section and you will be assisted going over to the breakout room. I'm going to ask one of our co-hosts to just move over Mr. Cox. Grade 8.
I'm looking for Mr. Cox's name, but I'm not seeing it.
Yes, man, he's there. Mr. Cox.
Okay.
Rename himself Mr. Cox, grade 8, grade homeroom teacher.
I'm just looking for Cox. Mr. Cox. Where is that? Not seeing it at all. I'm not sure if he was already sent over.
Miss Shauna Crooks, are you hearing me? Miss Crooks? Miss Crooks? All right, I'm still seeing some persons. There's no grade beside the name, Norris Nesbeth. If you're a parent or student, if you're even a parent, whichever grade your child is in, just attach that grade to the name. I'm seeing somebody in the chat asking which grade 7 you are in. The grade coordinator will address those concerns. The important thing is that you need to move to your grade. The grade coordinator will address those concerns.
Good morning, Miss. I'm Tiana Rodok and I'm in 9-3B.
But Tiana Rodok, I asked you to put the grade beside your name.
Yes, Miss. Tiana Rodok, I'm in 9-3B.
Put the grade beside your name and we move it over. Rename yourself in the participant section. You're in grade 9. All right, I'm going to assist you and move it
I just sent her over.
Okay. All right.
Miss, I'm in grade 8, 4.
Miss White, are you hearing me? Miss White, calling Miss White. Miss Deshana White. Miss White, are you hearing me? Mrs. Ross, are you hearing me? Mrs. Ross? Mrs. Doman? Mr.
I'm
Harvey?
hearing you, Miss Smith.
Yes, I can hear
I'm
you.
doing my, hello, Mrs. Smith. I'm here.
Finally. All right. Mrs. Ross and Mr. Harvey and Miss Mac, all our co-hosts. I'm gonna go over to the grade 10 breakout room. So it'll be over to all our co-hosts. All right.
And I was just about to ask one of those to put me in my group now, because I'm here putting in people and I can't see myself to put myself in. So I was hoping one of
Okay.
the other co-hosts could send me over.
All right. They'll send you over. So our co-hosts, all of you are in charge. I'm going over to my grade 10 room.
Miss Ross, can you help me out?
No.
Oh no, Miss Ross, I know you're going to help me.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, send me to grade 7, please.
Let me see. Breakout room. Okay. I'm not finding you, Mr. Harvey. So maybe somebody had put you in a room already.
Where I've never been before, a place I've never seen before. When I've come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, when the road is long and heavy, when it's dark and I can't see clearly, I will lift mine eyes to the hills from whence my help cometh. My help, it comes from you. Lead me, oh, lead me out, lead me to where I've never been before, a place I've never seen before. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. No, my help comes from the Lord, the one who made heaven and earth. You're mighty, you're stronger than any other. One thing that I desire of you, that I may dwell here with you forever. I'm chasing no other. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. Carry me. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I'll say of the Lord, my everything, you're my fortune. My God, you will cover us with your face, and under your wings you will hide us. Your truth shall be our shield and buckler. Cover us, like a bridge, take us over. Carry me over, carry me over, lead me over, lead me, carry me over, lead me over, lead me. carry me over. Lead me on. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. Hallelujah. Oh, can't do it without you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We gonna somebody help me. Carry me over. Carry me over. Somebody shout hallelujah.
G, before me even sing nothing, me have to say salute, you know, to a living legend. Salute. Love. Run it. Yeah.